Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an IKV-65 Stage 2, or rather IKV-65-2. It's a Tier 6 Swedish tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Malinovka, and this one's under the command of Arty 87. Now, this TD is armed with a 90mm gun, does 240 alpha, penetrates 180mm of armor with standard, and with heat rounds it'll go up to 230. The only problem with this tank destroyer really, it's not the gun, it's the actual tank destroyer itself. I'm afraid it's a bit of a glass cannon, which means if it gets hit, just about any round is going to go through, and if it gets hit by an Arty round, it could easily be penetrated and one-shotted out of the game. Now you can see Ratty is headed straight for the lookout hill. He was seen by that 5916, I'm afraid. He hasn't waited the full 66 seconds. He gets around into the 5916, but yeah, he was seen. He should have waited, and he's lost virtually all of his hit points with just 2 shots from the enemy. Yep, took a round from a P43 Biz, that was a 90mm round, and the heavy tank number 6 hit him with an 88. So yes, he's lost a lot of hit points straight away. He's not a very happy bunny. If he just held back for another 2 or 3 seconds before going up onto the mount, they wouldn't have seen him and he wouldn't have got shot. But you can see the rounds went in very nicely. One right through the lower plate, well, the other one's through the lower plate as well. So there was absolutely no trouble penetrating him there. So now he can't afford to get hit at all for the rest of the game, because if he is hit once, even by the smallest caliber guns, he's going to be out the game, just like that. Well, there's a King Tiger captured. He can hit that. Yep, gets a nice round in, but has to pull back straight away. Oh, there's one of the guys who hit him. The P43 Biz is going up the hill. Now, I know he's very tempted to go for that guy, but he's a long way away, and he's actually near the church. Okay, King Tiger captured out of the game. They've lost the Hellcat, 5916 and OI. We've only lost the Cromwell so far, so yeah, we're 3 tanks up. Jagdpanzer 4 hiding behind the rock, but he might catch the rear of him if he backs up just a little bit more. Oh, no. Now, he wasn't seen that time, which kind of indicates to me that maybe the enemy aren't actually paying attention to this hill at the moment. Good hit. 250. That's higher than the Alpha. 240, so he's a high roll. The Jagdpanzer's down. Now, it might be a good idea for him to knock that tree down, actually, because if he did, it might provide a bit of extra cover to work with. Likewise, he could do that with the other tree, the Popular, over that side. At least I think it's a Popular. Okay, he's got an OI going up the hill. Yes, good hit. Another high roll. I don't think there's many enemies actually guarding their cap area, you know. I think most of them are right at the back in the trees, or they're on the way up the hill. He might just be able to snipe at, say, maybe some of the guys on the opposite hill as well. The OI is right up on top. Or is he? No, the OI is on the ledge. The heavy tank's up on the hill. Right, so he might be able to hit the OI. Oh, there's the T29. Didn't go through the side of the turret. It's at the wrong angle, I'm afraid. It looks like it went near the mantlet. He also needs to be careful, because that guy, if he does decide to fire down this direction, yeah. He's not getting spotted when he pulls back now, which makes me think there isn't anybody in the enemy cap area at all. We've probably killed all the guys they had down near the gap. P43. That'd be sweet if he could take that guy out. Ah, Super Hellcat. Now that's one of the guys guarding their cap. He tries to auto aim on and get the shot, but it didn't work. Now the OI is exposed. Yes, nice, 218, but it's a low roll. It's hit points anyway. Now he's gone the other side of that rock. Okay, what have we got here? This is near the inlet. Oh, and this is one of the guys defending their cap. It's a T-34-100. Now he's got enough rounds. He could probably fire a few blind shots in there just to see if he can catch him, even though they can't see him. It's getting close to the edge, but it's only a pixel shot. It's really not worth taking. And the OI's down anyway. Oh, now this is good. Oh! For a brief moment, I thought for a second he could take out that P-43 Biz. That would have been sweet justice. Oh, and there's the T-29, and he just killed our KV-85, but we can get him in the side of the turret. That one didn't work. Go for it again if you can. You might be able to get him once our teammate went down. The Type 64, bit too adventurous. Now, is this turret turning to face us, or... Now that looked as if it did hit his turret, but we can't tell if it went in. There's nobody left up on top of the hill, and we're now evens with the enemy, so... Oh, Super Hellcat's been killed. That T-34-100 is still there, but he's outside draw range. Oh no, he is in sight now. He's come in sight. Ratty, to your left. There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is, there he is! Yes! Low roll, but it counts. One more, one more, one more, one more. He's just showing the rear. Oh, that hit the rock. Go for it again, go for it again. If he backs up just a little bit more. He's been stunned. Probably been tracked as well. Here he goes. Oh, you missed it when you were moving up. It was perfectly lined up. And the RT slices another bit off him. He's definitely a one shot if you can get it in the right spot. Or at least I think he is. Did it say 277? If so, that'd be a high roll though. Oh, no, no, no. Now he's definitely a one shot. No doubt about it. And he's gone. Ratty still hasn't got a kill. But he has collected over 1.5, well, around about 1.5k. We don't know, a few blind shots maybe. Oh, T-29's down by our RT now. Just saw him go past the RT. The RT's closer to us than the T-29. Keep adjusting, keep adjusting. That's it. That's better. No, you're going to have to try again. He's a two-shot. Ah, that's better. Okay, P-43, get this guy now. No, he's turning around and going back. Yeah, that might be a good idea actually, being in the bush. Yes, I think he's safe from this angle, yeah. Be difficult for the P-43 to see him. There he is. There's the... Oh, it's the Leo. Good gun, bad tank. Nice shot. Go for another one. Manually aimed. It's that long reload. 8 seconds is really bad. Oh, and a kill. He got a fire. And there's the P-43. We just lost the M44 to the P-43, but we can go and get revenge. I think he is a two-shot though, unfortunately. Sneaking suspicion. Oh, there he is. He's very close. Oh, he isn't. He's a one-shot. Well done. And that means they've only got 2 left. And the IKV-90B has been found. Just looking for the Wizzy 131 GFT. I'm going to have to motor, though, to get there because... got a fair distance to cover. I think that Wizzy 131 GFT might be north of the inlet. No, we might have to go in. There he is. Yes, he is north of the inlet. He was actually closer to up the hill. And he's gone. So 3 kills so far. Where's the IKV-90B? He's firing blind along the line of sight of the last sighting of that 90B. He's only got 3 rounds of AP left. Then he's going to be on to the... well, I think I'd go to high explosive rather than use the heat rounds. With the 90B, he's more than likely going to get a penetration. And the HE rounds will do 320 alpha. Okay, let those guys go in, find the enemy, and then hit the enemy from distance. There is one of them. It's the Hummel. And can't hit him because of the ridgeline. They killed him anyway. So it's just the IKV now. There he is. Good hit. 8 seconds is such a long time. Well, it's a victory. And after an initial bad start, he ended up quite well. 2.5k damage. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see if he got some of those shots in that we expected him to get, or hoped he would get. Well, he got an ace tanker in that game in the IKV-65-2. He actually managed to get his first mark of excellence as well. And he also picked up the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, of Confederate, for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. Now, did he hit that T-29? Yes, he did, twice as well. So he must have hit him when he was on top of the hill, as well as later on. And his win rate from that game was 7,488. Let's have a look at team score. 2,736. Yes, so one of those shots that he fired up onto the hill did connect with the T-29. It must have hit the turret. The next highest scorer was the T-34-100 down by the cap with 1922, and then their P-43 with 1756. When it came to kills, he had the second highest. The Hummel on the enemy team managed 5 kills in that game. Not someone we know, and 3 kills to the IKV-65-2, and then there's a whole bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, he's got the highest with 1013. 763 goes to the King Tiger captured on his team, and 725 to the Super Hellcat. He fired 23 rounds, got 13 direct hits and 12 penetrations, damage of 2,736 hit points, of which 1,772 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, both were penetrations right near the start of the game, and that rather, well, dampened his spirits start straight off, but if it hadn't been for some good shooting, he wouldn't have made it back and recovered so well. 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 132 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he made 42,375 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 31,182 credits. He received 2 bonds for the awards, and 1,519 XP, same again, or actually 1,520 for completing the mission events, took away 3,039 experience points altogether. As he said, it went better than he thought it would, but he got his first mark of excellence and an ace tanker. Not the first ace tanker he's had, but it just goes to show he is actually fairly good at playing it, even when it's low on hit points. But I would have actually stayed behind that mount a little longer than you did, because that 5916, well, was he really worth losing all those hit points for? If they'd had one more gun aimed in your direction at the moment that you popped up, then you would have been out the game, and possibly it might have been a loss for your team, but as it was, it turned out okay in the end. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please, and leave a comment down below, and thanks for watching.